All right, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another F1 2022 video here, and my team. So today we're going to be knocking out the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Romagna Grand Prix. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. We're going to Imola to do that. But before we do that, we do have some R&D that we can potentially do. Let's check out here. So our wing mirrors did complete. That's good to see. Let's see what it recommends. So we got upgrades completed there. That one actually worked out well too. So it's saying to improve or do the improved energy store. So we'll probably knock that out. So we got another one. Okay, we are 3 for 3 on upgrades. So this one actually, that might help us out with power, which we need a little bit of. So we're gonna try that, just because we have a discount. We'll have it before the next Grand Prix, and I don't think we're gonna have any or enough points for that currently. I did just bump up the difficulty from 50 to 60 for AI, so we'll see how that goes. Obviously, me coming at 4th last race is not necessarily the most accurate thing. So we're going to try a little bit harder, and we'll, continue to do a little bit of that as we go through. So let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and get this driver claim will be boosted by 10% as well, and the 10% engine wear reduced by 10%, just because those will both benefit us. And then we can go ahead and advance time. So this will get us a payday, essentially.
Your parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend.
Okay, so we're going to go to a marketing department.
Not an easy choice, I know.
Okay, so we get to pick a rival here. So we've beat Danny Rick Moore. But Lando's pretty hard too. Let's go ahead and do Danny Rick. Because I mean, McLaren is pretty close to us in what's it called? Oh, let's stop it. In their progression, you can see they've moved up above AlphaTauri. But we're relatively close. Ferrari and Red Bull, Mercedes, like we really shouldn't have been competing against them in that last race. But I mean, I guess realistically, we were just ahead of the everybody under them, right? We're not that far behind, like the rest of the pack, but yeah. Okay, so let's see. We've got another Pirelli hot lap, and we've got another upgrade, which did not go well. So we've got the Pirelli hot lap. I think I might skip this one. I mean, that's 1,000 driver claim though. So let's do the speed zone. So we'll jump into that. All right, in the rain again. And we're jumping into the McLaren Artura. And we have to get 89 miles an hour through this zone to get the gold. All right, here we go. Hard on the brakes. I am literally stomped on them. And the car just did not want to stop because it's wet. Oh, we're sliding off. Okay. Hopefully it's just a mad dash straight so we can get some of that speed back on. Okay, we got 89. There we go. So we got it on the first try. Whew. 89.4. We'll take that. So I'm just gonna skip through the rest of these. I don't know why it makes you do it 3 times if you get it on the first. Little hint, if you're doing these as well, I'm pretty certain that you can just drive off the track. There you go. And just wreck a really expensive McLaren. So yeah, I don't know why it makes you do it the other times. crushed it. On the first one, we'll take that all day, every day, and we will advance with 1,000 driver claim and another $100,000 in cash. All right, so going to race weekend. I'm gonna go ahead and do the practices like we have been doing, and then I will see you guys for qualifying. Okay, so here we are. Apparently, qualifying is in between the practice here because we have a sprint race in this race weekend. So this will be the first experience I've got here. So we're gonna try qualifying and see how that goes. No one else is out. All right. And with our qualifying run, we are off to the race. Literally. Schumacher is up in front. That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna be quite frank with you guys. I was not paying attention, and I thought I usually do the third practice for the race weekend. I usually do the quick practice or the whatever they call them for the first two. So I have not even driven this track yet for this race. So we are qualifying not great, but that's okay. You know, just trying to, I guess, get some more realism out of us being a, back or a newcomer. I shouldn't say a back marker. But yeah, we are definitely going to be dead last in qualification here. That was not great, but yeah, that makes me not want to do practice for the next or before the sprint race either. I may just do those quick practices, just because, I mean, I guess the practice does help out more than anything, but yeah, that was very rough. We were miles behind Verstappen when he crossed that line. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun race weekend. Everybody is. Let's hope that.
We're all ready
What's
for
his face?
tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those
118
who'll be the grid.
is what Verstappen did.
Leclerc,
I did
and
123.
With
Man, I wonder if that
qualifying
10
wrapped up
points
now, we
worth
have
of
our quick
AI
lineup for the
difficulty
big
made
race
that much of a
tomorrow.
difference.
Be sure to join us
But
then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
okay, well, Marcus qualified in, I think it was 18th or something. But yeah, we definitely did not beat Danny Rick there, so that's not ideal, because that's our secondary sponsor goal, is to beat our rival in qualifying. So, all right, yeah, let's just go ahead. We're gonna do quick practice and knock these out real quick. Let's do it. I don't remember 100% what these sprint races are.
Here we go then. The formation lap is
So we got the
underway
formation
ahead
lap.
of today's
I feel like you get points based off of where you finish. So they're like another way to just kind of have more racing in a weekend. But I feel like you get additional
ready to start the sprint.
championship
Cars
quarters,
taking their positions on the
championship
grid,
points.
with the drivers and teams making their final
So
preparations.
right, here we are lining up at the end. Yeah, I'll have to look up what a sprint race does, like what purpose it solves, after this video. So, oh, sprint tutorial. Hold on. What is the 8 button?
Sprints are a
Okay,
shorter
there we
race
go.
session around 1/3 distance of a standard Sunday race. Drivers are not required to pitch during a sprint for a change of tyres, though they are not prohibited from doing so. The results of the sprint form the grid for Sunday's race, and there are points awarded for the top 8 finishers of the sprint in the following denominations.
Oh.
First place awards 8 points, second place awards 7 points, third place awards 6 points, all the way down to
Okay.
8th place with a single point.
So even though we qualified terribly, we could potentially get back out of last place for the actual race. I'm gonna go ahead and restart this because I was trying to find the button. for that tutorial. So here we go. So that makes more sense. You do get additional points based off of how you finish if you're in the top 8. And then you can qualify essentially a little bit better. Just hang out back here. That first turn was going to be a mess, I felt. And we're just gonna go bump to Latifi there. Oh! Oh! Scroll hit me, right? Hold on, I need to see the replay. Like, no doubt, I hit Latifi. Okay, I hit Stroll. That's me. Okay, yeah, I was not turning. And, yeah, he was. So, okay. Yeah, let's just do a flashback right here.
Okay, we've held position on lap 1. That's not great, but it's not terrible. Stay focused.
You held position in last place. You're doing great. Okay, thanks. Ooh. I need better brakes, man. Come on. I guess aerodynamics would help with that too, right? My car's aero was better. I wouldn't need to have to slow down as much, I guess, but yeah, this track is not going to be kind to me, I feel. Man, that's not a great race from Brandon. Not a good race at all.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
22nd. Well, we maintained, right? That's all you can ask for. Alright, so looking at our race here, check out our strategy. We are on soft compound until around lap 6. Then we're jumping over to the medium. So hopefully we can use that to our advantage to maybe get some positions as we try to make up a lot. So go ahead and start the race. We've got the formation lap here.
Here we go then. The formation lap is underway and the track temperature looks warm. That may or may not play into some of the team's hands in today's race.
All the way at the bottom we are. That's real unfortunate racing.
Take their positions on the grid. The teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. The question I'm asking is which teams have got it right, which ones have got it horribly wrong.
We got it horribly wrong. That's us. All I can hope for is a few cars to have some issues, maybe some racing incidents to where, I can sneak through a little bit and gain a few positions. All right, here we go. So I think achievable goal for this race is to get to 15. I think that's achievable. We're going to try it out. I hope that that's achievable. Again, we're just going to have to rely on a lot of issues for the other drivers. I'm going to make sure that we are easing in. We're just kind of playing this back pedaler right now. Let the group spread out a bit. Not trying to dance with Stroll over here. We're going to get him on the inside. Yeah. Hard on the brakes there. Again, we did increase the difficulty here before we got into this race. And I'm thinking that I'm already seeing that increase.
Let's focus now for the rest of the race.
But we're up to 1 position already. We'll take that. Whew. Trying not to end up in the end or the back of Latifi, like we had been the entire practice or sprint rather. Okay. Good through there. We still have Stroll right behind us. Keep our ERS going, making sure that we're staying caught up with the group here. Separation is starting to happen. Okay. Yeah. Let's rewind that. I don't know who that was on, if that was on me or Latifi, but I feel like he's squeezing me there. And then he's not really giving me room there, but that could be on me, I don't know. I got a warning with the collision for him, so I'm assuming it's my fault. Okay. That was probably my bad again. I dove, but he's pushing back. And Stroll got around us again. So, thanks, Latifi. You're slowly becoming not my favorite person to race against.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
That's not what I want to hear. Not what I want to hear at all. We're having issues with power right now. We can't catch up to anybody, it seems. So, the fact that we're going to be losing power, I don't know if it's best for me just to try to wait out people, or maybe just even retire the car. Because I don't think that pushing it is going to get us any positions.
We're approaching the pit window, and you're going to be on mediums.
Trying to move again. Alright, we're around him. Just in time to go into the pit next lap.
Okay, we're boxing this lap.
All right.
The best in lap you can.
We've got one more lap, or one lap to get past Stroll here before we go into the box.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
Gaining some distance on Latifi. We're not doing very good against Stroll, though. We get close, the same kind of situation. We get close, and then we end up blowing it like that. So I think a change of tires will probably do us pretty good. We still have our issue with our engine, although everything is showing green. Alright, into the pits. Looks like most of the oh crap, I hit it way too early. That's not ideal. But yeah, most of the cars, most of the grid, that's what I'm looking for,
Great. We've lost some time there.
are hitting there. We are going to beat Stroll out, which is good. And then we should be in 20th once Latifi gets in, because he'll have to come into the pit at some point. Gotta get these tires warmed up. Stroll's already catching up to us. That's not great.
Okay, Marcus is coming in for his stop.
That was not a great line. And there goes Stroll. Daggum, why can't I drive that well on this track? Oh, I barely touched him, if I touched him at all. Alright, there we go. Latifi's finally in the pits. So we're gonna get past him as he comes out, luckily. And we are up into 20th. Still fighting for our life against Lance Stroll back here. Really not made any progress in catching the rest of the pack. Anytime we do catch it, or do make up some time, we end up losing it in some of the turns. So I have a feeling that we're going to end out in 20th here, as long as we can keep Stroll behind us. But I think that's just where we're going to have to settle for in this race. Definitely saw a increase in the Drivatar, or not the Drivatar, but the AI difficulty. Just bumping them up 10 points. So this is probably a more realistic position that I'm in, so we'll probably keep it around here. Unless we just start absolutely just getting absolutely destroyed in the future races. Because I still want to have some fun, right? Still want to be able to get close and win, but you know, you want to keep it somewhat realistic. And I mean, I probably could if I drove a little better, but yeah, not too easy is what it comes down to. And I do want to get better at the game, and kind of increasing the difficulty slightly does, you know, promote that. So we are looking good. We actually are catching up to Danny Rick, making some smaller strides, half second at a time. So I do see the rest of the group, or some of the group, I shouldn't say the rest of the group. They may be slowing each other down right now, which is good. I'm a little scared to get up and into the group with them, just because of how many stop and go little spots there are throughout this race. Not stop and go, but braking points. I know I'm going to end up in the back of somebody, but we're going to try. Alright, we got DRS on them now. We've got 2 laps to go. ERS up the hill. I don't think we'll be able to get ahead of any of these drivers, but just the fact that we were able to catch up to them says a lot about how comfortable I got with this track. Because I was definitely not... Ooh, okay. I speak way too soon, it seems. Because that just killed almost any gap that I had made up. Okay, we're back on it. But yeah, I don't think we'll be able to pass any of them, just because there's really not a great part to do that. And we're going to be putting it into the sand too, man. Stroll's going to get past us.
You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
Kept him back there. That was not a great turn. Man, I ruined it all for me. I shouldn't have said anything, because now we're back to 2.5 seconds to Danny Rick up there. And we're putting it back in the sand. And there goes Stroll. Man. Not a great race for Brandon here. We're going to see if we can't get at least our position on Stroll back. Technically, we still did get a position because we qualified in last. So we are still doing better. Not by much, but... our car just feels so slow, and I don't know if it's me or the car itself. I just cannot get out of these turns fast enough to get any kind of like they get out ridiculously fast, it seems. So, still have one more lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
We can get this. We are not far enough behind to where we're out of the race. I'm gonna have to extend this ERS as much as we can though. Need it going up this hill. Charles Leclerc just finished. My goodness. And Ferrari boys. They are fast. Yeah, we ain't gonna catch them. Dang. We go from getting 4th in a race all the way down 20th. That's not great. But, you know, it was, we'll call it a cursed weekend from the get-go, because I didn't do good. I didn't practice it because I didn't pay attention to the practice programs. And yeah, we're just not going to we're not going to talk about this Grand Prix after we, you know, get past it. It's going to be something that's in the past, and we're going to be looking forward, because not great. But the Ferrari continue to dominate the field. They continue to increase their lead in the constructor and driver championships.
And now let's take
but
a look at the driver's standings.
that's where we'll get this video over with. Not a great race, understandable. Again, we increased the AI difficulty. That could have, you know, led to that. But we're just gonna need more upgrades, and we probably finished in a more realistic position here. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video or found it helpful. Well, not found it helpful, but I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Definitely let me know down below in the comments if you have any tips, because I definitely need those. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you in the next video.